This is the mould in Louise's bathroom. Her husband has been serving in the army for the last 22 years.
The problem is the mould. The mould it's just so bad. Well, you've seen the pictures, sometimes it can be like thick, black mould. And even when it's treated and painted, it's back within 6 weeks.
And what's it like living with that?
Both bathrooms smell of dampness. It's not pleasant, but it's affecting my son. He did have a hospital stay a few years ago and they were adamant it was the dampness.
This is our bathroom currently, after 4 months of them saying they're going to fix it.
Danny's partner's in the Navy. They noticed dirty water coming through their wall whenever the toilet in the upstairs flat flushed. Dannii thinks it's affecting her daughter's health.
She's currently on 3 different inhalers for suspected asthma. However, at this point, we don't think it is asthma. We think it's the mould related in a bedroom. When you go into a room, you can smell, it smells foisty. It just smells horrible. It's embarrassing for us to live here and have people come round and be like, oh, what's that smell? But it's something we can't get rid of because it's out of our hands.
How do you feel about the response you've had?
Really let down. I think obviously everyone has housing issues. There's probably people a lot worse than us, a lot worse off, there always is. But when you've got a little girl who's restricted in her own house, she can't play freely in the bedroom, she can't go into the bathroom. We just feel really let down that my partner's serving our country. We should at least be given a safe place to live. And this place isn't safe.
These are just 2 of the Forces families who've been in touch. I've heard from lots more who aren't confident about going on camera, but who are desperate for help. Lots of families are talking about the black mould they're seeing on their walls. Stephen wrote, "My daughter asked me if the black marks in her room are what's making her poorly." For other people, it's boilers. We heard from Karen, who said, "Our boiler is broken. We've been told a 3-week wait. My friend's boiler fell through her ceiling." And for one other, they're talking about vermin in the walls. Chris said, "My kids are petrified. All they hear at night is scratching in the walls and the attic." All these people have reported their problems to Pinnacle. That's the company responsible for manning the helpline. But they say it's hard to get through and it's also hard to get an appointment. Vivo and Amy are the 2 companies responsible for carrying out the maintenance. But again, families told us that they don't always turn up to these appointments. And when they do, the families aren't always happy with the work that they're doing. In response to our report, the MOD have given us this statement. A spokesperson said, "We have a robust plan in place to deal with damp and mould, backed by £73 million this financial year, and we do not allow the allocation of a home while it has this problem." Service families currently living with these problems will be hoping that investment brings results. Rosie Layden, Forces News. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.